Well, all right, everybody. Good evening to you, to those of you who are on Facebook, right? Those of you who are on the podcast platforms and perhaps you're in other places around the world. I welcome you. I thank you so very much for being here, everybody. Welcome. This is the Leadership TKO live night show. Dr. Lakeisha McKnight is here, your wealth mentor, leadership specialist, author of a few books, but most importantly, your friend, your conversationalist for the evening. And so I welcome you here onto the platform. It's about 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How was your day? How was your day? Now, depending on where you are in the world, it could be early morning, so you might be wiping the coal out of your eyes. That may be the case. But nonetheless, I welcome you and I thank you so very much for being here on the platform with not just me, as you can see. I'm going to do an introduction in just a moment. But remember, everyone, this show goes live every single night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here live on Facebook, as well as on YouTube and the podcast platforms out there, Apple, as well as Android, okay, for all of my Androidians out there. And so listen, welcome aboard. Now remember, the purpose of this show is to truly empower leaders just like you with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. We're going to help you to truly raise your leadership lid so that you can impact the lives of more people and have the resources to be able to do that. And so again, I welcome you here. I thank you so very much for connecting. And so before we dive in, right, you know that we're going a little bit off schedule, just a little bit from what we normally do, right? And so I'm going to encourage you, number one, for those of you who are serious about your personal development, go ahead and hit the love button. Go ahead, hit the love button, right? And in the comment section, let me know where you're watching from. All right, let me know where you are watching from. Very important that you go ahead and do it. Go ahead in the comment section. I am here in Chesapeake, Virginia, within the US of A. Where are you from? Okay, where are you from? I love to meet new people. So chime in, let me know in the comment section below where you are watching the stream from, even if you're catching the replay. Where are you watching from? And then share the stream out. Share it on your timelines, groups, fan pages, with family, okay? Business colleagues. Go ahead and hit the share button as well. Now that we've gotten that part over with. Now listen, you all know we're still going hard with the series based upon my Network Marketing Mentors book. And so we are going to continue with that. But I'm going to tell you something. You see another face here, right, on the platform. Now, it's an interesting paradigm here. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because this individual, I'm telling you, we've been connected for years. Many of you probably seen us, do interviews together on the platform here. And, we were talking and chatting a bit earlier because we're also in business together, right? And so I want to introduce to all of you, before we dive into the heart of today's topic, I want to introduce to some of you and really just reintroduce to most of you, Mrs. Karen Coach KG Gilliam. Hey, Karen, how you doing?
Hey, everybody. I am doing great, and I'm grateful, Lakeisha.
Awesome. I'm doing a little bit of a sound check, so it sounds like we're good. Had to pump up the audio a little bit, but we're good to go. We're good to go.
Great.
And so,
great.
Man, today we've had such an amazing day. For those of you that don't know, we are a part of a family. We call ourselves Wealth Builders Worldwide. And I don't know, Karen, do you think that there may be just a few wealth builders who are actually watching the stream on tonight? What do you think?
I think so. I think there are a few out there. Come on, let's see. Let's see. Where are the wealth builders in the house?
All right. So listen, for everybody that's watching live, or perhaps you're catching the replay of this stream, go ahead and let us know. All right. Go ahead and shout out "Ah-ooh." For those of you who are tuning in right now at this moment, shout out "Ah-ooh." Let us know that you are watching, that you are plugged in. And I'm going to actually go through and I'm going to check it out just a bit just to see who is actually tuning in. And of course, I'll make sure that the volume is low. I don't want to have my volume too loud, but we're going to go and check it in. I think we see Katrina Eccles, she's tuning in. Thank you so very much. And as you're watching this, let us know what city and state you're watching from, okay? So go ahead and do so. I'm going to type in welcome everyone. Because we're not going to be here very long, guys, but there's something that really stood out. We were interacting a bit earlier. We were helping out a couple people, answering questions that people had regarding the system, the ecosystem, Karen, that we're connected to. How do you feel about this wealth ecosystem that we're connected to?
You know, Lakeisha, I have always been someone who's open, not to keep myself in a box.
Right.
And when I was first introduced to this ecosystem, a little apprehension, because that's normal when change happens.
Right.
But I quickly embraced this ecosystem because I saw the potential and the value.
That's good. You mentioned a key word. Okay, you said value. And that really, really has a lot to do with beyond what you physically see in the present. Because a lot of times you can look at a box, right? You look at a box, it can be wrapped in some pretty wrapping paper. And you can otherwise say, Karen, that it just looks like a box. But when you open up the box and you see what's in the box, and especially if the box is real small and square, ladies, you know exactly what I mean. You open up, you see a small box, right? And it's wrapped up nice and pretty, got a little bow on it and everything, and you lift it up, and you're like, whoa, hold on. I didn't know. You don't know whether to cry or smile or do whatever. Because at this point, if it's a ring in there, okay, talk about value. It's more than just a box, right? It's more than just a box. And so when it comes to entrepreneurship, Karen, don't you believe we need to be looking for and really focusing in more so on value versus cost of a thing? Do you think that that's important?
Absolutely.
Yes.
But see, we are so cost driven because of having a consumer mindset.
Come on, somebody.
We do.
Oh my gosh. Because the first thing we think about, right? We go into a store, what do? Right? We see an item we want, we say, how much does that cost? We're looking for a price tag. How much is that? How much is that?
Yep.
Why do we do that though, Karen? Why do we do that?
We do that because, one, if you're like me, I'm not going to pay full price for anything. So I'm looking for a savings of my money. But some people, no matter what the cost, will pay for that thing they want.
Okay. All right.
And the retail industry, they are so in tune. I remember that last stimulus thing?
Yeah.
That went out? It looked like Christmas at some of the stores. Because, and I was just at one store the day before, and it didn't look like anything particular. But the next day, I had to go back, and all big ticket items were up front for people because they knew that the stimuluses were hitting the bank accounts.
And I know we can go a whole nother path with what you just said. But let me just zero in on something, because I know there's a lot of different things out there, and people can go to different stores and purchase things. But then there's another thing that we need to consider, Karen, because you can go to a regular store, or you can connect with a company that offers you a membership, right? It can offer you a membership. It's like, okay, do you decide to go to Walmart or do you decide to go to Sam's Club? Now, why would you go to Walmart versus Sam's Club, Karen?
You'd go to Walmart because chances are you want something quick and right away. You're not looking for like storage, like a multitude of items. You're just going in real quick, pick up a loaf of bread, pick up some milk, maybe a prescription, and you're out.
Right.
But Sam's Club is a little bit different. Mm-hmm. You have to have a membership.
Okay.
And that membership probably entitles you to some benefits.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that membership at a place like Sam's Club gives you benefits. Now, generally speaking, what type of benefits does most people receive getting access to a Sam's Club or some type of membership like that versus going into like a convenience store or a place like Walmart that has like essentially just everything?
Savings.
Wait a minute now. Savings. So you mean to tell me people are so they really do desire to receive savings? Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So you're able to get multiple things. So what I'm hearing and understanding is, so I'm believing that you're able to get multiple things, right? And at a discount, the more you have access to things. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
And the one thing that I also realize with places like Sam's Club, for the most part, you're paying an annual fee for that, aren't you? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: you can be very transparent. Okay.
Okay.
Have you ever obtained one of those memberships, whether it's something like that or Costco's or some other general membership that allows you to get items in bulk?
Yes.
All right.
Costco.
Okay.
But I would say there are other retail establishments. One, I'm sure our audience is well aware of.
Okay. Well, what are you thinking about?
It starts with an A. And I know they know I'm talking about
things that make
Amazon.
You go, So you mean to tell me there is, okay, so if I'm not understanding, if I was to just throw an answer out there, are you talking about Amazon?
Oh, yeah. Amazon Prime.
Let me ask the audience a question, because for those of you watching this, how many of you almost every day when you're riding out, can it just be honest, almost every day you see an Amazon truck? Or you see a truck come riding past your neighborhood? Right? Just a friendly old Amazon truck coming through.
Oh, now, Lakeisha.
Okay.
Do you know the type of trucks they are?
Wait a minute now. You touching on something else now. What kind of trucks are they, Karen? Tell me what kind of trucks are they?
They're Mercedes.
Oh. Okay.
They're Mercedes.
So they driving by, right? Delivering your goods to your home. So wait a minute, you're paying for convenience too. We didn't mention that. You're talking about convenience. You're talking about a place where you can get a wide variety of things. So you just register. Wait. So most people, when they get connected to a place like Amazon, are they paying for something there? Is that a membership as well with Amazon?
Yes, Amazon Prime started in 1994. And it was $79 for 1 year.
Wait a minute. $79 for 1 year with Amazon. How much is it today?
I just renewed mine, and it was $125.
$125 a year. Is that right?
Yes.
So let me ask you something. When it came back around for you to renew your membership with Amazon, did you think twice about that?
No.
Didn't
hesitate. Not one bit.
So that means to tell me you didn't miss that extra increase. Some people will call that inflation. You didn't miss that extra increase in membership when you renewed your membership. Is that right?
No.
Okay.
It went from 79 to 99, and now it's 125.
So, okay. All right. Let me ask you this question. So you're getting, you have this membership, and of course it gives you that convenience, right? Because we know it can expedite the speed of the delivery of your goods to your home, right? So you're talking about convenience here. So, but then at the same time, Karen, you wonder, of course, there's an exchange of goods. So you're connecting, a debit card to your Amazon account, and you're using cash like this that's inside
Yes.
of your account,
yes.
and you are exchanging it for some level of goods
yes.
through Amazon.
Yes.
Now, those goods, Karen, are those goods actually helping you to become wealthier? Is it causing more of this to exit your pocket, or is it bringing more money into your pocket? Tell me more about that. Or is it just, cash is exiting? What's going on here?
It is not putting money in my pocket. As a matter of fact, okay, because of Amazon's industry, they are artificial intelligence. So if I go searching for anything on the internet, Amazon will send me, you might be interested in this.
Time out. Okay, so you said something that I know a lot of people are just like, what? You said artificial intelligence. Mm-hmm. Okay. What is that?
Artificial intelligence pays attention to the patterns of a consumer on the computer, on the internet. And you will notice ads for certain things you were looking for on your social media feed, or in your email, it will come in and make a suggestion that this is something you might want.
Just make a friendly suggestion.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to be totally transparent with you.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it. My husband couldn't either. But since we just moved not too long ago, there were things, we wanted for the home.
Right.
And I currently have 47 items saved for later. Now,
okay,
I didn't get it then. Okay. I didn't get it right away.
All right.
But I looked over the list and said, now I really don't need it. And if we would do that sometimes, we'd have more money in our pocket.
Okay.
But Amazon will store it for you.
Okay.
Until you decide to make the purchase.
Okay. So let me ask this. The general membership, you're paying for, the expeditious, quickly delivered items to your home. Is being delivered quickly to your home. So you're paying for that convenience, right? So you don't have to go physically to a store to obtain an item. You can just, you have a free Amazon account that you register for, but then you also pay for a membership that will expedite the delivery of your items.
Yes.
All right. And so you have cash that's exiting out of your traditional bank account or whatever account that you have linked to Amazon.
Yes.
Okay. So you just also said too, and I want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly, that it's cash exiting out of your pocket. Is Amazon, from you having an Amazon Prime account, is that making you money?
No, it's not.
Okay. All right.
No, it's not.
I want to leave it right there at that point, right there. And I know a lot of people today, because of where we are, in this space of this pandemic, social distancing, people are home more often. And guess what happens as a result of people being home more often, Karen? They're actually watching more TV. Now, I often call that the dumb box. And I know my husband he probably laughs every time I say it, the dumb box, because it's not making you really that much smarter. Okay. And so here is the question I have. Because people are watching more TV, I believe, and I can almost assume, and you can look at the stats to find out that perhaps more people have subscribed to Amazon Prime because they wanted to watch some of those movies that are also connected to Amazon Prime. But then we also have another membership, Prime Video. But then we also have another membership, Karen. What's the other membership name? It's called, it starts with an N, I think.
Netflix.
Right. Okay. And I think we were doing some stats. We were sitting back and thinking about, well, how much do people pay a year? Okay, well, hold on, wait a minute. Because actually that's a monthly fee, isn't it?
Netflix is monthly.
Okay. All right, so it's a monthly fee to that, and so we said approximately how much is going out because of Netflix per year?
Was it 100? I forgot. 160 a year?
Yes, approximately 160 to
180.
180.
I think it was 180.
$180 per year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when watching Netflix, sitting on your couch, there's a couple of things that can be happening because you're watching TV, depending on how much of it you're watching. All right? And so we have to be mindful, number one, of course, of what we're ingesting. Yes. Meaning through our eye gates and our ear gates, what are we taking in? Because that does impact, of course, what comes out. All right?
Yes.
And so we want to be mindful of that. But then also, as far as our pockets are concerned, and as far as your wealth and your ability to develop and have that cash flow, I should say income flow, is more of that exiting the pocket versus coming into the pocket.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. So is Netflix allowing people to make money as a result of the membership, or are people actually losing?
They're losing.
So you have examples, everyone. We're just going through a couple of examples. So I know we went around the block in a second time just to help you to understand that there are many memberships out there where you are paying monthly fees, yearly fees. You're getting goods, okay, but we have to ask the question, are these goods things that we need? That's one question, right? And then also, because of these memberships, are these memberships causing more resources to exit your pocket, or is it helping you to make money? Is it working hard for you to make you more money, or is it the case where it's taken away from your ability to make more money or have money work for you? Now, the reason why we're bringing this up today is because we're connected. Karen and I and many of our Wealth Builders Worldwide family members, we're connected. Some of them may be connected to some of the resources I just mentioned, but we are also connected, right, to a system. It's an ecosystem. Amazon is a system. Netflix is a system. Facebook is, oh, wait a minute. Did you all pay for Facebook membership? Okay. So you didn't pay for it. Right. But I can almost guarantee you something. They're receiving assets. Are you? You are their asset.
Yeah. You are.
You are their asset. All of your content, all of your material.
Images.
How do you think they know what to put in front of you regarding ads?
Right.
Why is it that you're required to pay for ads for certain things and you just can't just freely use it? What you want to do and what we do, what Karen and I do, we connect to a system that allows us to be a member of it, right? But it puts us in position to have the advantage and to have, right, to be able to have money, the government's money, be able to work hard for us. We're simply exchanging these fiat dollars, this Federal Reserve note, exchanging that, you have the opportunity to get assets. And here's the beautiful part of the system. You don't have to. You don't have to. With the system, Karen, does it cost you anything to connect to the system that we're plugged into?
No.
It doesn't. It doesn't. And we're connected to it. And tell me something. Do we get paid a part of this system and with this membership, right? Do we get paid in these Federal Reserve notes or debt notes? No. What do we get paid in? Let those who are watching know what we get paid in.
We get paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum.
We get paid.
Which is cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency. Now, I know some of you may be watching this. You might have heard of cryptocurrency. Here's an example. Cryptocurrency, it is digital money. I'm just going to tell you that. You can't see it, but we place it on a card like this. This is a GS Lifestyle card. You need a card to place your cryptocurrency on. For those of you who want to be in this space of cryptocurrency, you need a card. This is GS Lifestyle. We'll show you how to get one of these, okay? But cryptocurrency is digital money, simply put, okay? It's money you can use to get goods and services with. But this money is not debt. What is it, Karen? It's a what?
It's an appreciating asset, which means appreciating means get higher.
Yes. So it has the ability to appreciate, to rise in value. Many of you have heard of Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin. Absolutely. Yeah. See, last year, at the end of last year, if you would have, maybe about November, December, is around about 19,000, a little over 19,000 at the beginning of December. By the end of December, for one whole Bitcoin, which is an example of a cryptocurrency, one whole Bitcoin doubled in value, about 39,000 for one whole Bitcoin at the end of December of 2020. Going into and transitioning into this year, right now, Bitcoin is over 50,000 per one coin. Wow. We are connected to a system, everybody, that as we plug into the system for free, you can get paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is another type of cryptocurrency. You can get paid instantly several times a day, 365 days out of the year. This membership is paying us. You have the opportunity to get paid every single day, several times in an hour, in a minute, because of a membership. The same amount of currency you used for those resources we described earlier can be used a part of this system that we're connected to, and it can pay you. And best of all, you don't have to use it. You can just say, you know what? I'm going to plug into it for free. Just like you got a free membership with Facebook, you can get a free membership with the system that we're connected to. And you can put yourself in position to have a business that is well over $1 million in value. And you don't have to have a brick and mortar business like some of these other businesses, right? I'm not going to mention all these big names because you know about all these businesses because some of you go there to eat. Okay? So think about what membership you have. Karen, what do you think people should do? What are some recommendations we want to encourage them to make when it comes to memberships?
Well, I'm going to encourage Dr. Lakeisha, but let me just mention, be sort of the devil's advocate, okay? How many people know that Amazon has an affiliate program?
Wait a minute.
Which means you could be a vendor for Amazon, and Amazon will give you a percentage.
That's right.
Now, people don't hesitate to do that. But when you're talking a free membership to our wealth system, people hesitate because it might be a scam. Interesting that you don't think the same way about Amazon. Where they're trying to get money from you.
That's good.
And we're trying to get money to you.
That is good. That is good.
To encourage you, you've got to change your beliefs. And in order to change your life, you got to change your beliefs.
Come on now.
Not everybody's out there to get money from you, to scam you. And I know they're out there. I know those things are out there.
That's right.
But if you and trust the person who's sharing this with you.
That's right.
Do you truly believe they will share something that will hurt you or scam you? We're all ethical.
That's right.
Moral, professional, legal. And when you do the right thing, don't let other people talk you out of it. you do the right thing.
That's good. That's good.
There you go.
That's good. And you mentioned something very important. It's based upon a relationship.
Yes.
So when someone makes a recommendation to you, right, they think highly of you.
Yes.
Because the one thing that we have to help people understand is that when it comes to anything that's going to add to your life, you know, it's important that you are a part of it first.
Yes.
Okay? That you are sold out for it first.
Yes.
And when you're sharing it, like we're sharing information with you all tonight, we're sharing it because we want you to be able to really run hard after your dreams, number one, because it definitely can be that source so that you can fund your dream, you can be your own bank, and not have to rely upon debt options, but you can be your own bank. You don't have to rely upon trying to get your credit right, trying to get this right, that right. Okay? Again, that's a whole nother conversation.
Yes.
Okay? But what you want to focus on is wealth building. You want to be able to have that constant flow so you don't have to go requesting and doing crowdfunding and all these different things for projects. You want to be able to have that flow. You want to be able to have a resource that can store $1 million in assets on one card. That's what you want.
Yes.
Okay? You want to put yourself in position with a system that pays you. Okay? Whether you build a network or not.
Yeah.
And there are options. There's options. Just like there's options with some of these other memberships we talked about tonight. There are options within the system that we're connected to. Everything is optional, right? Nothing is mandatory that you have to do connected to the system. So listen, perhaps you're watching this. Someone shared this with you because they thought highly of you. They thought, they considered you because they want you to want your money. And they want you to be able to get out of a system of debt and get into a system that can pay you while you're sleeping. Get into a system where your money is making more money for you, right? Working harder for you, and you are not working hard for money. And we're not talking about, again, this, my friend, is not real money. It's a Federal Reserve note. It's a debt instrument. It's a receipt. So you want to be able to put yourself in position to have real money, to have sound money, to have money that has the ability to appreciate and grow in value, guys. And so if you're watching this and you're trying to figure out, well, what is this system where we, Karen and I, and many others, we can get paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum instantly several times a day? If you're trying to figure that out, I encourage you to type info below, INFO below, in the comment section. If someone tagged you in this, if someone shared this stream with you on their timeline, inbox them and let them know. Okay? If you're watching this on Karen's timeline, listen, inbox her and let her know that you desire information. And we will gladly share information because that's all we do. We are already involved. We're already getting paid every single day. We're in position to do that. But we want you to know about this so that you can get paid as well. Okay? So type info below, inbox the person who shared this with you. Any last moment words, Karen? I got to remember where I'm pointing to.
No, what we're doing is we're sharing. We're making you aware. Mm-hmm. And Bob Proctor said awareness plus want plus, what was it? I forgot it. Oh, belief. Oh, yeah, belief. Then action will give you the desired results. So let me say it again. Awareness plus want. You got to know what you want. Belief. What do you believe? Plus action will give you the desired results. And you say, when? Today. Do something today that your future self will appreciate.
Come on now. Come on now. That's it. Listen.
That's it.
It's been great, guys. Listen, we have to go, and we are sharing with people right after this. Yep. We're about to get into a meeting where we can show people how to get paid, in cryptocurrency and not have to share. Like passive income. We're talking about do one thing one time and get paid, right, several times a day or on a weekly basis. That is what we have a part of this system. So if you want some information, type info, inbox the person who shared this with you. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you being here for this special edition of Leadership TKO. I'm going to be back tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. You already know. Same time, same place. All right? So until the next time that you, I, Karen, get back together again, I encourage you all to think, to speak, and to live. What is it, Karen? Leadership.
Leadership.
All right, guys. Thank you so very much. Be blessed and have a great one.